Welcome back today. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of rare and incredibly valuable US pennies, the top 5 most valuable coins that come in different conditions, different mint marks, and different years. These coins have shocked collectors, made headlines in auctions, and in some cases reached unbelievable values. Whether you're a beginner or a longtime collector, this list will help you understand why certain pennies stand above the rest and what makes them worth life-changing money. Let's get started. First up, the 1941 wheat penny with no mint mark. A coin that many people overlook but that carries a powerful story, a rich history, and a surprising level of collectible value in today's fast-moving coin market. If you enjoy rare finds, hidden gems, and coins that could turn an ordinary pocket change discovery into a powerful financial breakthrough, then you're in the right place. Get ready, because the 1941 Lincoln wheat cent with no mint mark is becoming one of the most demanded early cent coins of the modern era, and its rise is attracting both beginners and expert collectors alike. The 1941 wheat penny comes from a time when the United States was preparing for its entrance into World War II. The nation's economy was shifting, production lines were adapting, and the mint was operating at high intensity. Coins from this era often hold deeper meaning because they represent the final peaceful years before America entered the war. The wheat penny series itself had already become an American icon by 1941. Featuring Victor D. Brenner's classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the famous wheat ears design on the reverse. The no mint mark version of the 1941 penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the oldest minting facility in the United States, and its production symbolizes strength, resilience, and American craftsmanship. Every detail in this coin reflects the early 20th century heritage that collectors admire, and its presence today serves as a time capsule from a critical historical moment. What truly sets the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark apart from others is its combination of vintage American design, solid copper composition, and the sharp engraving that many collectors consider elegant and timeless. Even in fine condition, the coin's portrait of Lincoln remains strong and recognizable, while the reverse side still displays its wheat stalks with impressive detail for a coin that has traveled through more than 8 decades of history. The absence of a mint mark gives it a clean, classic appearance that many collectors appreciate, and the overall craftsmanship reflects the high-quality minting standards of early 20th century Philadelphia. The reddish-brown copper glow that still appears on many examples today adds beauty, charm, and authenticity, making every surviving coin a valuable historical artifact. These features make the 1941 no mint mark penny stand out as a visually appealing and collectible piece that continues to attract strong attention in the rare coin market. While millions of these coins were originally produced, only a fraction survive today in collectible condition, and the demand has grown significantly as more collectors focus on early 1940s copper cents. Fine condition examples have gained exceptional popularity because they strike the perfect balance between affordability, historical significance, and rising collectible interest. Many coins from this era suffered heavy circulation, corrosion, or environmental damage, which makes it increasingly difficult to find preserved, visually appealing pieces. This natural reduction in supply has boosted demand dramatically, and as collectors continue searching for earlier wheat pennies to complete high-grade sets, the 1941 no mint mark penny has become a key date that receives continuous attention. The rarity becomes even more interesting when considering that any well-preserved coin from 1941 offers a direct connection to pre-war America, something collectors place extremely high value on in today's market. The modern rare coin market is experiencing massive growth, and coins like the 1941 wheat penny with no mint mark are benefiting from this surge. Many collectors now recognize the long-term potential of these early 1940s copper cents, and auction prices have shown notable upward trends. Fine condition coins, especially those with strong details and natural copper tone, have attracted competitive bidding in today's active market. Certain standout examples, depending on eye appeal, originality, and preservation, have reached impressive values and continue to gain attention as buyers chase high-demand coins with strong historical significance. The momentum around wheat pennies has created an environment where even traditional dates like 1941 are now seen as powerful collectibles with long-term growth potential, and the market energy surrounding this coin has become one of the most exciting developments for collectors aiming for valuable additions to their portfolios. For collectors who are searching for the perfect 1941 no mint mark wheat penny, it is important to pay close attention to sharpness of details, natural color, and overall surface quality. A coin in fine condition should show clear lines in Lincoln's hair, readable lettering, and wheat stalks that still display strong definition. Collectors are also encouraged to store their coins properly to preserve the natural copper tone and avoid environmental damage. Building a collection around early 1940s wheat pennies is becoming a trend among investors, which makes the 1941 penny an excellent starting point or addition. Those who look for originality and eye appeal will often find the best long-term value, and selecting coins that stand out visually will help strengthen a high-quality collection. As demand grows, owning attractive examples of this coin puts collectors in a powerful position in the evolving rare coin marketplace. The 1941 wheat penny with no mint mark is far more than just an old piece of currency. It is a historical treasure, a collector favorite, and a coin that continues to rise in value as the market expands and demand intensifies. From its wartime background to its stunning early American design, from its rarity to its growing financial potential, this coin carries everything a collector or investor could hope for. It stands as a symbol of history, craftsmanship, and opportunity. If you ever come across a strong, fine-condition 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark, hold on to it, because its value, demand, and importance in the collecting world are only getting stronger. Next up, the wheat penny 1956 with the legendary D-mint mark, a coin that even in rusty condition is turning heads in the collector's market and causing huge waves of interest. Imagine holding something in your hand that has survived decades of history, traveled through thousands of hands, and now stands as a symbol of rare value and rising demand. So get ready, because this is the type of coin story that keeps coin hunters awake at night, wondering if they might be holding a hidden fortune without even realizing it. The story of the 1956 D wheat penny goes back to the final years of the iconic wheat cent design, a design that first captured the heart of America in 1909. Produced at the Denver Mint during a time when the United States was booming with post-war growth, this coin was more than just a simple piece of money. It represented a country filled with hope, progress, and rapid change. Billions of pennies were used every day in daily life, but only a select few survived the test of time, especially with original historical texture and rustic aging. Every wheat penny from this era carries a legacy of American industry and craftsmanship, and the 1956 D is no exception. From factory workers to soldiers returning home, from store counters to old piggy banks, this penny has lived through an era that shaped the modern world, making it a treasured relic of American history. What makes the 1956 D wheat penny truly fascinating is its combination of design, minting style, and the powerful D-mint mark stamped proudly on its surface. The bold portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, with the wheat ears on the reverse, gives this coin a timeless beauty that collectors never get tired of. The Denver Mint was known for producing coins with sharp, strong impressions, and even when a 1956 D penny is found in rusty or aged condition, the mint mark and core design still carry an exciting charm that collectors appreciate. The rustic surface, instead of lowering the coin's magic, actually adds a special, raw vintage personality, making each coin unique and full of character. It becomes more than just a coin, it becomes a time capsule, a piece of living history preserved through decades of wear and natural aging. While the 1956 D wheat penny had a large mintage when it was created, the number of coins surviving today in collectible form is dropping with every passing year. Rusty condition 1956 D pennies, surprisingly, have become extremely desirable due to their untouched, original look. Collectors love coins that tell a real story, coins that were never cleaned, polished, or altered, because these natural textures prove authenticity and age. As demand grows for wheat pennies across global markets, even circulated and rustic condition examples of the 1956 D are gaining a reputation for being harder to find than many people expect. The coin community has seen increasing interest, especially in coins that come directly from hoards, estates, and old savings jars because these pieces represent untouched historical wealth. The collector demand is rising, and the excitement surrounding this coin continues to climb higher and higher. The modern coin market is experiencing a powerful surge in interest for wheat pennies, and the 1956 D is riding that wave with incredible momentum. Collectors, investors, and rare coin enthusiasts are constantly searching for this coin in any condition, pushing values upward in today's action-packed market. Although condition plays a role, the unique charm of rusty, aged examples has created a new trend where even these pieces are being viewed as treasures with huge potential. In a market where rare coins have reached unbelievable heights, sometimes even touching millions of dollars for unique or unexpected finds, the 1956 D wheat penny continues to shine as a highly desirable piece. With rising collector demand and the constant growth of historical coin value, this penny stands strong in the spotlight, proving that even a small cent can hold enormous market power and incredible excitement. For collectors who dream of discovering valuable coins, the 1956 D wheat penny is a perfect example of why you should never overlook older pennies, even if they appear rusty or worn. Always handle your coins with care, store them properly to preserve their natural beauty, and avoid cleaning them, as original surfaces add to the coin's charm and value. Keep your eyes open when going through old jars, boxes, and inherited collections, because these hidden places are where true treasures like the 1956 D are often waiting to be found. The key to building value is understanding the coin's history, appreciating the mint mark, and recognizing the powerful market demand behind wheat pennies. Every coin has a story, and the more you learn, the better your chances of discovering something extraordinary. In the end, the wheat penny 1956 with the D mint mark stands as a shining example of how even the simplest coin can transform into a rare collectible with massive interest and rising value. Its historical background, unique features, rustic originality, and powerful demand in today's market make it a true gem for collectors worldwide. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced coin hunter, coins like the 1956 D remind us that treasures are still out there, waiting to be uncovered. Next up, the coin collecting world, the powerful and mysterious 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark, a coin that collectors everywhere are hunting for because of its rising fame, its increasing rarity, and its astonishing market value. This coin might look simple at first glance, but the truth is that it carries a history that stretches back to the final months of World War II, a moment when America was changing, the minting process was shifting, and rare dies were used that produced coins now considered priceless by collectors. So take a deep breath, settle in, and get ready, because the story behind the 1945 no mint mark wheat penny is one that fascinates, inspires, and excites anyone who has ever held an old coin in their hand. You're about to discover why this penny, even in fine condition, is becoming a giant in today's market and why some collectors consider it a potential million-dollar treasure under the right conditions. The 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark carries an exceptional historical weight. It was minted during the closing chapter of World War II at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use mint marks at that time. The world was undergoing dramatic transformation, and the United States Mint was operating under pressure, adjusting metal resources, and producing coins that had to meet both economic and wartime demands. The craftsmanship, the production environment, and the specific dies used in 1945 all contributed to creating a coin that has gained immense popularity among modern collectors. Not only does this coin represent the resilience of America at a historic turning point, but it also symbolizes the end of an era in coinage and the beginning of a new post-war economic chapter. Each 1945 penny from Philadelphia reflects the unmatched power of history captured in pure copper, a metal that itself has become increasingly valuable. These coins were made to last, created during a moment when precision mattered, and today they stand as shining reminders of craftsmanship, durability, and patriotic legacy. What makes the 1945 no mint mark wheat penny especially remarkable are the unique features that set it apart from thousands of other coins from the same decade. First, it carries the classic wheat-ear reverse design, a favorite among collectors because of its elegance and the nostalgic beauty it brings to early American coinage. The portrait of Abraham Lincoln is sharply defined, even on circulated examples, showing the strength of the die and the quality of the minting process. The deep, warm copper tone of these pennies creates an eye-catching appeal that instantly attracts collectors, and many believe the 1945 Philadelphia wheat penny has one of the richest natural tones among all copper cents. Even in fine circulated condition, the details remain crisp, the lettering holds clarity, and the overall aesthetic matches what serious collectors call a high-character coin. And because it bears no mint mark, it becomes the pure representation of Philadelphia's wartime production, making it stand out proudly among other wheat penny dates. Although millions were minted originally, the number of 1945 no mint mark wheat pennies surviving today in fine condition or better is dramatically shrinking. Many were lost, melted, damaged, or circulated until they wore out completely. The ones that remain with visible details, good color, and a fine grade are catching collectors' eyes like never before. Condition is absolutely everything in the current demand, and the 1945 no mint mark penny in fine shape holds incredible weight in the collector market because it proves the coin survived nearly 80 years while maintaining its historical beauty. As time goes on, more collectors are entering the market, and the competition for well-preserved wheat pennies continues to rise. This increasing demand has led many experts to consider the 1945 penny a high-potential rarity. And when coins become harder to find in desirable condition, their appeal multiplies, their price climbs, and their status skyrockets. That is exactly what is happening today with this coin. It has become a target coin for collectors who want to secure rare historical cents before values rise even further. In today's active collector market, the 1945 wheat penny with no mint mark has become a powerhouse of value. Collectors, investors, and even new hobbyists are competing fiercely for high-quality pieces, which has pushed the coin's worth into astonishing territory. Auctions across the country have seen strong bidding energy around wartime wheat pennies, and this specific 1945 version has been repeatedly highlighted as a sleeper treasure that is now being recognized for its true value. Fine condition examples are gaining attention quickly, and because of the rising demand for copper wheat pennies, some dramatic sales have shocked collectors, with prices climbing far higher than expected. Under special circumstances, rare variations, stunning condition, or exceptional provenance can push this coin into the realm of massive value, with some collectors even believing certain examples could reach the $1 million mark in the right market environment. As enthusiasm for vintage American cents continues to explode, the 1945 no-mint mark wheat penny proudly stands as a coin whose value is only moving in one direction, and that direction is upward. For collectors hoping to add this powerful and historic coin to their collection, the most important advice is to inspect condition carefully, appreciate the beauty of natural original copper, and seek coins that hold strong visual appeal. Fine condition is already impressive for a coin of this age, but if you ever come across higher grade examples, do not hesitate to secure them. Look for strong details in Lincoln's hair, clear lettering, defined wheat stalks, and smooth surfaces with minimal glare or disturbance. Keeping the coin stored safely in protective holders can help preserve color and value for years to come. And always stay connected with trusted dealers, auction platforms, and collector communities, because the demand for this coin grows year after year, and opportunities to obtain great pieces appear unexpectedly. Passion, patience, and knowledge are the keys that help collectors discover treasures, and the 1945 no-mint mark wheat penny is one treasure worth pursuing with full enthusiasm. In the end, the 1945 wheat penny with no-mint mark stands as a shining symbol of American history, collector passion, and massive value potential in today's fast-growing coin market. It combines beauty, heritage, and rarity in a way that few coins ever do, and its demand keeps rising as more collectors recognize its importance. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced collector, this coin delivers excitement, mystery, and the possibility of incredible financial reward. Keep exploring, keep searching, and keep believing, because treasures like the 1945 no-mint mark wheat penny are still out there waiting to be discovered. Next up, the 1946 wheat penny with the D-mint mark in very fine condition. This coin has become a shining star in today's coin collecting world, capturing massive attention and soaring in value as collectors, investors, and enthusiasts rush to secure it. The story of this remarkable coin stretches across history, rarity, and modern-day market excitement, and by the end of this video, you will understand exactly why the 1946 D wheat penny is considered a high-demand piece capable of reaching extraordinary dollar values, even entering conversations of millions in top-grade market hype circles. So settle in, and let's explore the powerful journey of this incredible coin. To understand the true impact of the 1946 D wheat penny, we first step into its historical background. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint just after World War II, a period of rebuilding, economic reset, and major change for the United States Mint. The country was transitioning from wartime steel pennies back to traditional bronze, while factories shifted from producing military equipment to normal civilian goods. In this atmosphere of transformation, the 1946 D wheat penny became part of the first wave of post-war American coinage. While many pennies were minted that year, very few survived the decades in preserved, very fine condition. Most were used heavily in circulation during a time when every cent mattered in daily life. The few that survived in very fine quality now stand as historic symbols of America's post-war return to normal life, making them prized by collectors who value both history and scarcity. The 1946 D wheat penny added even more prominence to its status. Made from the classic bronze alloy of copper, tin, and zinc, the coin displays the well-known wheat ears reverse design along with Abraham Lincoln's dignified portrait on the obverse. What sets this specific piece apart is the bold D mint mark, a proud indicator that it came from the Denver Mint. When preserved in very fine condition, this coin showcases strong details in Lincoln's hair, face, and coat, sharp wheat stalk lines, and an overall crisp look that reflects high-quality care over many decades. Collectors especially love the warm, rich color and original luster that remain visible in well-preserved examples, turning each coin into a small but powerful piece of American heritage. The clean lines, original texture, and strong eye appeal give the 1946 D wheat penny a standout presence in any collection, and many consider it an essential piece for completing the iconic Lincoln Wheat series. The rarity of this coin in very fine condition is a major driver behind the overwhelming collector demand. While millions were minted, time, circulation, and wear have reduced the surviving population dramatically. Coins used daily in the late 1940s and early 1950s rarely survived in high-grade condition. Today, truly well-preserved 1946 D-wheat pennies are far more limited than people realize, especially those with strong details and natural surfaces. This scarcity makes collectors highly competitive, pushing demand higher each year. What was once an ordinary penny has now become a sought-after treasure, capturing the spotlight in auctions, online marketplaces, and private sales. The very fine condition category hits a sweet spot, rare enough to be prized and valuable, yet still attainable for passionate collectors aiming to own something exceptional. That perfect balance fuels the coin's legendary reputation and guarantees its status as a high-demand collectible. The current market energy surrounding the 1946 D-wheat penny is stronger than ever. With more collectors entering the hobby and vintage US coins climbing rapidly in value, this coin has become a standout pick. In very fine condition, it is often showcased as a high-value piece, and its excitement in today's market even pushes its perceived value into the spotlight of million-dollar conversations, especially when discussing rare auction hype, market extremes, and the potential future trajectory of vintage wheat pennies. Collectors see this coin not only as a prized collectible but also as a powerful symbol of investment potential. As more people search for rare mid-century coins, demand for the 1946 D continues to rise sharply. The buzz around this penny has elevated it from a simple piece of currency into a treasured asset with huge attention and powerful market momentum. A 1946 D-wheat penny in very fine condition should focus on understanding its details and handling it with care. Look for strong lines in the wheat stalks, clear lettering, and a clean, attractive surface. Maintaining the coin properly is essential. Store it in a protective holder, avoid touching the surfaces, and keep it away from moisture, heat, or anything that could damage its original beauty. Building knowledge about grading, mint marks, and authentic examples will help collectors identify strong candidates in the market. Passion, patience, and attention to detail are the keys to finding a truly special piece. Those who take the time to study the coin and follow market trends will position themselves to make smart collecting choices and possibly secure a treasure that grows in value. The 1946 D-wheat penny in very fine condition stands as a shining example of American numismatic history, high demand, and modern-day market excitement. Its powerful blend of historical significance, eye-catching features, and rising collector interest makes it a coin that continues to captivate audiences around the world. The energy behind this coin is stronger than ever, turning it into a standout piece for anyone passionate about rare American pennies. If you want a coin that carries history, beauty, and incredible market excitement all in one, the 1946 D-wheat penny proudly delivers. Next up, the 1942 wheat penny with no mint mark, found in a striking black shade condition. This is a coin that continues to amaze collectors, historians, and treasure hunters around the world. Today we are going to explore its powerful story, its rich historical background, its unique features, its rising collector demand, and the massive value it is gaining in today's hot coin market. If you have one of these pennies sitting in your collection, or maybe even hiding in an old jar at home, this video may completely change how you look at it, because this coin is turning heads everywhere for its strong potential and incredible charm. To truly understand the value of the 1942 wheat penny, we must step back in time and appreciate the history that shaped it. The year 1942 was a dramatic moment in United States history, sitting right at the heart of World War II. Every piece of metal mattered, every resource was redirected to support the war effort, and the U.S. Mint worked at an intense pace to produce millions of coins needed for daily commerce. The wheat penny, designed by Victor David Brenner, had already been in circulation since 1909, but by the early 1940s, the nation was preparing for drastic shifts in coinage materials. The 1942 issue represents one of the last years before major wartime composition changes began. A coin minted during such a significant period carries the weight of its era. Every scratch, shade, and detail belongs to a moment in history when America was undergoing tremendous transformation. This makes the 1942 no mint mark penny an authentic time capsule from the World War II era, a survivor of more than 8 decades of circulation, story, and mystery. What sets this particular coin apart is its distinctive and eye-catching black shade appearance combined with the absence of a mint mark. Normally, a penny struck in Philadelphia, the mint responsible for the no mint mark coins, appears with the typical copper tone. But over the years, certain environmental conditions, metal reactions, or natural oxidations have gifted some examples with a darker, deeper, blackish coloration that collectors absolutely love. Instead of being viewed as a flaw, this black shade gives the coin a bold and powerful character, making it look almost like an ancient relic pulled straight from a forgotten treasure chest. The smooth wheat ears on the reverse, the bold lettering of 1 cent, and the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse all stand out dramatically against the darkened surface, creating a visually stunning contrast. In a world where collectors chase unique and eye-grabbing coins, a 1942 black-shade wheat penny has become a true conversation piece and a prized collectible. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1942 wheat penny with no mint mark and black shade condition stands out as a rising star. While millions were minted during that year, finding one that has survived for more than 80 years with its strong details still visible, combined with its unusual black toning, is not easy at all. Collectors always search for coins that look different, coins that tell a visual story, coins that hold mystery. This penny checks all those boxes. The unusual coloration creates a sense of uniqueness, and collectors love owning something that is not commonly seen in circulation or in conventional coin shops. Because of this, the demand for uniquely toned or visually striking 1942 pennies has been growing rapidly. People are buying them, holding them, and even investing in them because they believe these standout coins could become the next big treasure of the copper penny world. Now let's talk about what everyone is excited to hear: the current market value. The coin market today is extremely active, with collectors from all over the world hunting for outstanding finds, and the 1942 wheat penny with no mint mark and black shade condition has been gaining massive attention. Some of the best examples of this coin have been highlighted as high-value collectibles, with coin enthusiasts and investors pushing the market upward. The combination of its age, its historical importance, its unique appearance, and its rising collector interest has fueled speculation that such striking examples could reach massive valuations. In today's fast-moving coin market, standout coins with rare colorations and high visual appeal have been known to sell for astonishing dollar amounts, and collectors often describe black-shade wheat pennies as potential high-value treasures with the kind of appeal that can spark bidding wars. Every year, more collectors enter the market, and more attention builds around coins with powerful visual charm. When demand rises and uniqueness increases, value follows, and that is exactly what is happening with coins like this. For collectors who want to discover, preserve, or evaluate a 1942 wheat penny with no mint mark, there are a few essential tips that can keep your coin in its best condition and maximize its long-term value. Always handle your coin carefully, preferably with clean hands or gloves, to avoid leaving oils or fingerprints that could alter its natural toning. Store your coin in a protective case or a dry environment to ensure that its beautiful black shade remains stable and appealing. If you happen to come across one of these coins in your old savings jars, family drawers, or inherited collections, make sure to examine it closely under good lighting to appreciate its texture, toning, and details. Many collectors choose to have visually striking tone coins graded to authenticate and protect them, which can also further increase their desirability and potential market value. Paying attention to preservation today can make a major difference in future valuation. As we wrap up this deep exploration into the 1942 wheat penny with no mint mark in its rare black shade condition, one thing is clear: this is not just any ordinary copper penny. It is a shining example of American history, a standout treasure in the world of numismatics, and a coin that continues to attract strong interest and incredible admiration from collectors everywhere. Its unique visual appearance, its connection to a powerful moment in history, and its growing demand in the modern coin market make it a coin worth celebrating, protecting, and showcasing. Whether you are a new coin collector or an experienced enthusiast, this exceptional penny proves that sometimes the most unexpected treasures come in the smallest forms. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and stay tuned for more rare coin discoveries that could be hiding right in your pocket or your collection.